All right, thank God it's Wednesday, the 29th of July. And trust me, it has been a wonderful month. And God has been so faithful to us. That's why we are still alive and we're here active and ready to give you the best that we've always presented to you every morning. I am Fumi Desmond and I welcome you today on the show, Morning Breeze, broadcasting live from Jalingo, the state capital of Taraba State. Good morning, Mr. Joaquin.
Good morning, Nigerians, and wherever you may be. You're on to Kwararafa Television Morning Breeze. It's midweek, just like what you said, and we just have 2 days for the month to custom.
That's right.
Lots of Tarabans since last week have been smiling. So that is it. So it has been a wonderful month.
That's right. And we will just go straight to one of the leading stories. This one is coming from NEMA and SEMA. Of course, you know, some of our local government they've been through some difficult moments. So the National Emergency Management Agency, together with the Taraba State Emergency Management Agency, they work collaboratively to see that attention is given to these people, because it was timely for them to come in. Let's start with joint NEMA SEMA relief intervention, which is communal clash victims in Bisola Kurmi local government. We saw recently where the management of these two collaborative agencies stood their ground to see that these places that have had some communal clashes are being given attention to. You know, sometimes you don't know how heavy most of this crisis brings to innocent ones, because when it comes, it affects everyone. So in their wisdom, they decided to see that they attend to them, give them relief materials, and trust me, those relief materials will actually help them to see that they bounce back. But what is our point of concern here? There is no need for us to be fighting. There's no need for us to be fighting.
There's just no need. We just have to commend the effort of the federal government through NEMA, and as well as the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Agbokefas, through SEMA. I would say they've been proactive on issues that concerns displacement and those that have been affected by wars, and as well as flood. Nobody will definitely tell you that he loves war, except the man that does not really want development in any society. Because bringing a story of my father who fought the Nigeria Civil War, he once told me that if there is any person that told you that he likes war, then he doesn't know what he is doing. Why are we saying that? Because under war condition, we know what life is. You don't have your freedom, stay in fear, hunger, live in penury, and all that sort. So it is not the best clashes year and year. We must not have it as a second thought that after war, the federal government and state government will definitely come and assist the people. What we're expected to do is to ensure that we live together peacefully. And by the time we live together peacefully, social, economic activities will thrive. Development will come close to the people. That is what we actually envisage. But we must appreciate NEMA and SEMA for doing a good work. I might not likely be a fan of the ES SEMA Suche, but take it or leave it, despite the distraction here and there. The woman has been doing well with SEMA. So we say kudos to her. But again, it is their statutory responsibility to ensure that they provide for the people, mostly those that are in need at a particular time. I remember the rainy season is here again.
That's right.
And on several occasions, the NOA, SEMA, NEMA, they've been enlightening the people on the need to move to safer areas.
Safer areas.
But people have defied that.
And that links us to what is happening. They also gave relief materials to households affected by rainstorm and windstorm disaster in local government. I think that's the point you are moving straight to.
Yes.
So just marry them together, because it's still coming from SEMA and NEMA. There's a collaboration from them. After attending to Bisola and Kurmi, they still went to Zing, local government, to attend to these people that were affected by
One thing that we'll keep on telling our people, we know it is not easy for you to leave your ancestral home. But the fact remains, if there are warning signs, warning signals that is coming from statutory, let's say, those designated authority, then people should have to take that caution. But we do, on several occasions, you don't say that. You see somebody who is living close to the river Rhine, you'll be keeping some millions in your house, some valuable materials. At that point, if you think you must maintain your ancestral home, you must stay in your community, there are safer zones.
That's safer zone.
Yeah, there are places that they should go. But you see, we cannot allow this to happen. Then they will be crying always here and there. Government abandon the people. Yeah, no.
The effort of the people too must be.
They have to. The caution, they must take that caution to ensure that they are safe, children are safe, and some valuable items, materials are also being protected.
All right, you need to just take actions and help yourself before government will come in. It is very, very important. We cannot just leave everything in the hands of the government. They are trying their best, and we also need to make sure that we do our own part to balance this very situation. So to those in Bisola, Kurmi, local government, Kwararafa Television is telling you to calm down, communicate, come to the table. It will not earn you anything. It will not add up to anything. And for our people in Zing, thank God you have received some relief material. But you need to stay away from those areas that has been clearly stated that is not good for you. Not just Zing, other areas that
almost all the local government
all the local government
we have in Taraba State.
Yes.
Because looking at Law today, you talk of Karib Lamido, you talk of Gasol, Ibi, some part of Okari, Kurmi.
So even
and you wonder,
the Jalingo here. You know, this our route, this river here. Yeah. If you're following the bypass road, you will see houses that are very close to the river. And sometimes when we have heavy rainfall in Jalingo, you see it going close to those houses, and sometimes you still see them with their children around. It is actually disturbing. We need to respect and understand that nature has its way, that you cannot stop it. You can't stop the river from flowing. So the best thing for us to do is to take actions, proactive actions. Don't just stay there and when it happens you start blaming the government. Because
respect warning signs.
Respect it. Yeah. All right, let's progress from here to another interesting one. This one is coming from the First Lady of our dear state, Mrs. Agu Kefas. We have this from leading to fertilizer distribution brings relief to farmers in Ukari. That was yesterday. We saw a good number of people with fertilizers, and it was just a timely one. Just like you said, it's rainy season. I know farmers are back to farm, and a lot of looking at the previous challenges that have actually come before them. You agree with me that this is coming at the right time, and it will help them to actually do well in their farming activities. So we commend Her Excellency.
We have to say thumbs up to Her Excellency. Well, I'm not Chief Press Secretary, Mr. Solomon Bauru, but if you look at Her Excellency, Mrs. Aginagbo Kefas, she has done a lot for people of the state, empowering women, aged women in the society. She has empowered youths, market women. You can just go ahead. She is just this silent achiever who doesn't want more in the media. But some of us that are following their activities, I would say she has really done a lot for Tarabans. And I also believe in the philosophy that charity begins at home. So if she's identifying with farmers in Okari local government area, which is her hometown, there is every possibility that she might touch other local government areas. So you can't take that from her. She's humane, calm, and you just can't take it away from her.
Yes, I know most times when materials like this are being given, there's this warning. There's always come that
don't sell.
Go and use it. Don't sell. Because sometimes people, after giving these relief materials or after giving all this, they still try to make their way out of it. They will take it to marketplaces, invite people to buy and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, they still go back to buy from those people they sold to. Something that came to you freely.
You know, Desmond, the wife of the governor of Taraba State, Mrs. Agina Gukefas, she has a very good plans because in last Armed Forces Remembrance Day, January 15 to be precise, while at the Jolly Yami Stadium, she gave rise to Wives of Legion. And you know the style that what she actually did? The rice and as well as some oil and other things that were coupled there. You will stand, you go and pick one, you go out. So it's just so unique. You know, it has blocked a situation whereby people will scramble for some of these items. So she has a unique template that I think a lot of persons are supposed to be adopting, which is not in our own way too, because the own way is you take it, you give it to their leader. Their leader will decide what to do.
That's right.
But the style is so unique.
You
will
come
keep
directly.
it, you come, you pick it. I am a member of so family. Authenticate, confirm, then you go with it.
And I think this attitude has actually given her that and she's very close to the wife of the president. I've seen them in a good number of events, working collaboratively, and that is a good one because for her to take this unique step.
So she's doing well, but there is need to do more.
Yes,
just like Oliver.
She has started from Okari, and trust me, Sadona local government should get ready, Kurmi should get ready, Ibi should get ready, Donga should get ready. All the 16 local government, get ready. You have your right.
You are bringing sentiment. Karim law.
All right, all the local government in Taraba State, just get ready. And the two development area, just get ready. Her Excellency, the first, the wife of our executive governor, will be coming to give you what she has started giving in Okari already. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We have leading stories on our nationals that we'll look at. Then we'll progress from there. Don't go away. Stay with us.
System hacking room.
So much for staying with us till the program Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television, and we're reaching you live from Jalingo, the state capital of Taraba State. Now we'll quickly look at what we have on our dailies. We have a leading story on Vanguard. We'll start with Vanguard quickly on page 5. Vanguard page 5 says, deregistration of ADC orders was judicial rascality. Slams Justice Lifo's action. Verdict corrected grave mismarriage of justice. ADC 2027 polls must be won at ballot, not in court. Article plot 2. Stop Adeleke threat. Governor's scam. Let's look quickly. Let's dive straight to what it has for us. This happened yesterday. The Court of Appeal in Abuja yesterday vacated the judgment that directed the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to deregister African Democratic Congress (ADC) and 4 other political parties accused of failing to meet constitutional requirements, describing Justice Peter Lifo's action as judicial rascality impertinence. The other parties include Action People's Party, APP, Action Alliance AA, Accord Party APA, and Zenith Labour Party ZLP. Now, these are funny stories. Let me say funny story because looking at the time, we're not supposed to be talking about the registration.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be talking about maybe the reforms, or maybe how this process, how things will go. But we are still here. And trust me, this is politics. And in as much as it is kind of funny, it should not be a surprise to us, because it is a game of interest. It is a game that you wish to do what you want to do. And it's all about desire and decision. So everyone is trying to see that he or she finds his way out successfully. And you see, Atiku is coming out clearly to say, no, ADC will stay, ADC will be on ballot, and ADC will win at the polls. We are not going to win through the court. So this projection is powerful, and I don't know.
Desmond,
yes.
The thing here is when you look at our system, we have laws establishing every system.
That's right.
And we talk about registrations of political parties, and as well as registration of businesses, let's say under CAC. There is no way you register your business company without following the due process, which is what some of this party did. And just like what you said, interest. But we must not always meddle with politics. There is a law, established laws. Some of these parties actually have their due registration following the laws. Then why is INEC coming out at this point? Order.
Yeah.
But the fact remains, ADC and others, either you like it or not, from available reports, they followed out the laid down processes in respect to everything that concerns registration.
Yes. Yesterday, the Catholic Bishop of Nigeria paid a courtesy visit to the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they were words that actually came from the Catholic bishop to the federal government, saying INEC should be trusted. All our judiciary system should be trusted. It should not be a kind of an institution that will favor a particular person. And I heard, yes, a particular party. I heard it clearly from the president saying that INEC is transparent and INEC is ready to work. INEC is not favoring anybody. And all the judiciary systems or institutions, they're also working to make sure that everything goes well. Now, my point from there is, it is a good one that we say them. And it's another thing for those that are in those institutions leading to take actions that are in line with the Constitution. Because if the parties, with the activities that are happening in the parties, and the judiciary system or our judiciary system are not taking the right steps to see that most of these things are addressed, to stop most of these challenges or most of these things that is affecting our democracy.
Okay, looking at the Catholic bishops, their conference, is one of a strong voice that we have in this country.
That's right.
Because these are people that will come and tell you, this is it. It's just like, yes, this is what is happening. When you talk of insecurity, you talk about poverty, they normally highlight it whenever they are having a conference. So there is strong force in as far as organization is concerned in this country. But again, for the sake of emphasis, INEC should be neutral. The judiciary should be independent. People should have confidence in both organizations. By the time people have confidence, believe you me, the outcome of the general election will not be a judgment that will be in the court. It will be the will of the people, what the people wish, and this is what actually come to play. But if it is the other way around, believe you me, then it's just like we will be keeping a tip on trying to undermine the peace process of this country. Because when I talk about disturbances that are coming out here and there, it is owing to lack of peace or owing to lack of trust from the people, the masses, and as well as leaders. So leaders at this point should allow INEC and as well as the judicial officers to do their work and allow peace. And for us to have, that is, have the view that this election, the 2027 general election, will be free and transparent.
All right, let's take this last story from Daily Sun. The leading story on Daily Sun says, Tinubu talks tough on Kaduna killings. Others manhunt of perpetrators. Benue mourns as, this one is a reaction. Others manhunt of perpetrators. Benue mourns as gunmen kill 15 at Obuju community. Let's look at the details of the story. It says President Tinubu has condemned in the strongest term, the attack that claimed the lives of about 30 residents, including women and children, in Narodo village, a Kamaro ward, a Koro local government area of Kaduna State, and directed security agencies to intensify operations to apprehend the perpetrators and restore peace to the area. Now, we've actually applauded the effort of our security men, and this is coming up again. You see, insecurity, we don't know how it will end, but I think it is having its way, and it is, I don't know, because today you hear a consoling story, tomorrow you hear another challenging one. So the state policing should just come. Maybe there will be a better solution to this.
Yes, we've talked about this creation of establishment of the state police, but we've actually said there are laid down procedures, laid down routes that must be followed before establishing the state police. And just like I've also said on this program, that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, language on security these days is proactive. And that is why he got a thumbs up from President Donald Trump. But it is really disturbing that every day when you woke up, one thing you see on tabloids, newspapers, dailies, just killing here, killing there. You hear about Kaduna, as you are talking about Kaduna, boom, to Benue State. From Benue State, you hear about Katsina. From Katsina, you hear about Kebbi. You know, the thing is so disturbing, which is a clear picture that terrorists and bandits don't want peace in this country. And that is why the federal government must adopt a super measure or mechanism to adopt to ensure that bandits and terrorists are flushed out in this country. It is no longer a joke based on what we are seeing. Every day you hear about the killings of innocent citizens. It is not good for us. It is not good for the people. The security agencies, they've been trying their best. But what is happening, I don't really know.
Based on story,
if you look at what, security, we have a lot of security experts in this country. They've actually come out to say, okay, this is how this can be tackled. But we've not gotten, if you ask me, I would say we've not gotten the needed percentage to actually say the best or their best has been good enough for us. So there is need again for government to actually sit up to ensure that proactive steps have been taken to tackle some of these problems that borders on insecurity.
All right, that's that we have for you, but you must know that security is not just a one-man business. You are also part of it. You need to see that you stay safe and communicate whenever you see anything that is fishy or something that is not always good. Don't always give a cold shoulder to situations. That's what we have for you on Paper Review this morning. We'll be moving straight to next section of the program, which will we'll be speaking with a guest about education and grassroots development. You know, it is key to us and it's important. Our guest is already in the studio, so stay with us, stay calm, stay glued to your side. We'll be coming back with a discussion.
In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress. In a world where information... When leaders speak and communities act, the world listens. At Kwararafa TV, communities act, the world listens. At Kwararafa TV, we bridge the gap between government and the people, tracking development, promoting dialogue, and empowering citizens. For reliable news, meaningful conversations, and impactful journalism, follow us on YouTube and Facebook, or tune in via frequency 12589 on all free-to-air decoders for more. Kwararafa TV, connecting voices, inspiring change.
All right, thank you for staying with us till the program Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television, reaching you live from Jalingo, the state capital of Taraba State. Now, we've been joined in the studio by Right Comrade Abunu Lord Ampandi. He happens to be the former Secretary National Youth Council of Nigeria and someone that has in-depth knowledge as far as education is concerned. And we'll be discussing this morning about education and grassroots development. So good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Comrade.
Thank you.
Yes, let's go straight to what we have. And I would love that you give us a kind of brief analysis as far as grassroots education is and how it is or its importance to development.
Well, when we talk about education and grassroots development, we are talking about two concepts: education and then grassroots development. Now, education means having individuals acquiring knowledge, skills, values, norms, and attitudes that will make them better persons to themselves and the society in which they live. That's what we mean by education, simply. Then grassroots development, on the other hand, stands for when people within a local community come together, identify their needs, discuss that needs, then provide solution to those problems without even involving the government. So that is the two concepts. So if you look at the concept of education, it's saying you being useful to yourself and then the society in which you live. So definitely education is the bedrock of grassroots development. Without education, before the coming of Western education, you know how our people live. their customs, their culture, most of it are barbaric.
Yes.
But with the coming of the Western education, you see how life of people in the rural areas, in the grassroots communities are improving. Now, in a nutshell, one of the benefits of education to rural development is human capacity development. People get to know things that they do not know before. And once they acquire that knowledge, they use it in bettering their lives and in solving the immediate problems of their society. Then one area is reduction in poverty. Learned people or people that acquired Western education, you look at it as they stand a chance of getting a better job. Then those that acquire skills, they can set up their own business and be earning on their own. So that alone improve their what? Living standard.
So now, what is your assessment looking at our own situation here? What do you think? Has the grassroots actually developed with the knowledge that has been acquired through education? From the definition you've given, have we better ourselves and have we brought development as a grassroots? Let's look at the assessment. How has it been or how is it now?
Actually, if we narrow ourselves to Taraba State, we are in the process. You know, education entirely is a lifelong process. You continue learning, you keep learning until you go back to your maker. So we are still in the process, especially with the free education policy of His Excellency. You know, there is that population explosion in schools. Across the state. Yeah. Go to the rural areas and see. Schools that were like having 50 to 100 students are now having more than 400 students. Yes. So now you see with the free education policy, more children are coming back to school, acquiring knowledge and bettering their lives. So definitely we are Taraba State is in line and it's a very good development introduction of the free education policy of His Excellency.
Comrade, permit me to ask this. You know, people have had, because you've touched that. So let's clarify some things here. Yeah. Since you have in-depth knowledge about how education and how Western education has actually affected us positively, people have actually come up with mixed reactions towards the government approving free education. To you, do you see it as a kind of a boost to development at the grassroots? Speak to us on that.
Yeah, it's a boost. Positive boost.
So the government has done well?
The government has done well. I usually tell people that, see, if there is nothing, apart from free education, if there is nothing that His Excellency Dr. Abu Kepas has done to Taraba State, assuming after free education, he has not done anything. After 4 years, I will still vote for him. Ask me why.
You're free to say.
Okay. Now, you see, in 2023, I came across almost 20 students that couldn't afford to write WAEC and NECO.
That was
2023, before the coming of His Excellency, before the introduction of free education policy.
These are the ones that you were able to see?
To see. I'm telling you, it happens. I know it. I know the people, the students concerned. So when about 20 of them. So the challenge they were having was their parents cannot afford to finance the registration. So they drop out of school while they are in SS3. Now, what the principal did was like, he called them, talked to them, okay, tell them that, okay, now I remove admin charges, administrative charges, bring the exact NECO charges, so that at least you can register. Out of that 20, only 4 were able to raise the exact NECO charges. You can see that about 16 are still there. So there's nothing he can do. What he did was, in 2024, His Excellency introduced free education. And the government says there has to be mock exams before the registration. So he called on those students. He sent his exam officer to go and look for those students. He called them. He said, okay, register now as SS2, write mock, and let your name be included in SS3 students, so that at least you can write NECO and then complete your secondary school. And that was what happened. Now, you see, that's without the free education, about 16 pupils, after staying in school for 6 good years,
could not afford
to complete their secondary education. What do you expect them to become in the society?
It's actually a challenging one. And of course, we know the answer to this very question. Because by the time they don't have anywhere to lay hands, they will definitely find their way out. And the way out will not be a good one for us. Now, let's look at, because we cannot just look at the rosy part of the education stuff. Let's look at this question. What are the biggest challenges affecting education in rural communities, and how can they be addressed? You know, it is there now already. So what are some of the challenges that are facing them? Let's look at some of those challenges, then we'll balance them up with how it can be addressed.
Okay. The challenge, the greatest challenge is for financing. By UNESCO standard, it says that every country or state is supposed to budget like 26% of its budget to education. And most of our states, or even the nation, that is not what is happening now.
Not just the state.
Not just the state, but even national, on national scale, it's not what's happening now. Then at the grassroots, there's lack of teachers. Definitely, most of the teachers are now in the urban schools. Once if he stays for 2-3 years, you see that he will go and look for transfer back to the state. If you ask him why, he will tell you that he wants his children to have a better
as a teacher.
So you discover that in most of the rural schools we have a principal, vice principal, maybe 1 or 2 staff. We are not talking about primary school, because most of the primary schools in the rural area is only the head teacher. So that is the state of our rural schools.
And do you think, because let me take myself as an example, we have this PTA, Parent Teacher Association.
Yeah.
What role do they have at that grassroots? Because I remember back then they have this influence. Do they have any key role to play as far as that is concerned? Because now we are looking at the state giving free education. You agree with me that the state may not do everything.
Yeah.
So what is their place?
Yeah, initially the PTA are doing almost 40% of what the government is supposed to do by providing PTA teachers. They employ staff and they are paying them using the PTA levy before the free education policy. But with the coming of the free education policy, we learned that His Excellency instructed that the PTA should be dissolved. Nobody should collect levy in the name of PTA. So without money, how do you expect the PTA to contribute meaningfully to the development of schools? It's not possible.
It's not possible.
But recently, we also learned that in their last meeting with the principal and head teachers, he redirected that the school should constitute PTA again. And that is a very good one, because the PTA is shouldering a lot of responsibility in schools.
That's right. That's right.
The PTA is apart from payments of the teachers, PTA teachers allowances, they also buy books, learning and teaching material for the schools. So definitely they interact with philanthropists. They are well being personalities, and then try to contribute to the development of the schools. So at least the PTA is doing.
Yes, and also our traditional rulers too. I think they have also been complementing together with the
Of course, of course.
Yes. So we'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We still have other things to discuss. Just stay with us. Don't go away.
Good news, Tarabans and Nigerians. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited is here where quality, reliability, and value matter most. Multilink Concept Limited is your trusted partner for motorcycles, genuine spare parts, agricultural equipment, office equipment, and genuine engine oils. Whether you are a rider, farmer, entrepreneur, government agency, or corporate organization, we have the right products to keep you moving and growing. At 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited, we offer durable motorcycles including Kumata motorcycles, genuine spare parts, high quality engine oils, dependable agricultural equipment, and modern office equipment, all at competitive prices, backed by excellent customer service. We offer loan services mostly for civil servants. Visit our Jalingo office at number 51 Amaruwa Way, opposite Sterling Bank, PSA, or before the pedestal bridge along Wukari, Yola Road, ATC, Jalingo, or our Abuja office at number 5 Angle 90 Road, Phase 1, Gwagwalada, FCT. For inquiries and orders, call 08 111 06 1254, 0803 617 1476, or 0803 761 8411. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited. Quality products, trusted service, lasting value.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us till the program Morning Break.
You see, where is even the job? If you are talking of white collar job, the job is not. They are not even there. For instance, look at what happened recently in CSC. 1,800 vacancies, right? And about more than 30,000 people apply. So
who is going
to get it? So our emphasis now in this part of the country should be towards the vocational and technical education. Let's train our children in skills that will make them self-reliant. Garment making, people wear clothes every day, especially ladies that want to change their dress every single day. You know, and then
they are
shoe making. All these house decorating, and they are skills that are marketing. So definitely, let's lay emphasis on that. Let's move towards that, so that we will not be having a lot of unemployed youth that will sit under the shade and be accusing the government of saying with big grammar, but they will end up saying there is no job. Government has not created job. Are you getting it? The essence of education, we said, is to make you a better person.
That's right.
Discover the problem within your society, then provide solution to that problem, and you start earning money. Most of the people that acquire Western education, they rely on the bookish part of it. They don't look at what can I do apart from, because there's another part of it that they don't normally look at.
That's right.
So you see, when I finished my NCE, what I did, since there is no job, I decided to start tutorial class. I did not wait for government to employ me. No, I see the need. Most of the people from public primary school to secondary school cannot read nor write. So I discovered the challenge in my community. Now I follow parents. Okay, send your kids. I will teach them reading. And some of them agree. And that's how I start earning before any other thing. So there are certain things people should not be sitting under the shade and be accusing there is no.
Even the Western world that we are trying to emulate, they're also going towards that.
Of course.
They don't just
go for the bookish part.
Yes. So that you address yourself as
doctor. So many
times.
I asked a friend of mine recently that at 30 something you are now a professor. By the time you reach 60 years, what next?
All right, to wrap up the show, and this will be your last line. In your own way, what are the recommendations you would like to project out there to see that grassroots education and development is kept at its pace?
Well, I think the need for funding. Yes, the government should follow the UNESCO template of 26% budget to education. That will go a long way in reducing some of the bottlenecks. Then, two, employ more staffs, especially in the rural areas. Use the schools, PTA staffs in those schools. People that are within the community. Because nowadays, if you employ somebody, carry somebody from Jalingo to like my local government, Karim Lamido, it tell you not go. But if you employ people within the community where that school is sited, definitely they will stay and do the work. And they are there doing the work as PTA staff. So employ them. Use the principal, employ them. Then let's focus on vocational education also. Establish vocational and technical schools, at least 3 in each local government. That will go a long way in solving some of these challenges.
All right, thank you so much for making our time to be with us today. We appreciate you. Thank you for the in-depth insight. All right, that's what we have for you as far as this discussion is concerned. And importantly, you can also take it from us and give it to anybody close to you. It is important that we know that education is key and it has actually come to stay. You don't need to joke with it. You need to have knowledge in any area that is of interest to you. That's what we've been discussing, and many times to Right Comrade Abunu Lord Ambidi. Thank you so much for making time to be with us. Okay, we will now go on a break. We'll come back. MC Last B will be taking us on entertainment news. Stay with us, don't go away.
where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 247, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress.
Good morning and welcome to the entertainment segment of the show. I'm MC Lasby, bringing you the updates and trending stories from world of entertainment. We kick things off with media personality Nedu jokingly claimed that Abuja is the headquarters of Nigerian sugar mummy industry. During a discussion with a content creator, Luda Hydrate, they shared their opinions on why the trend appears common in the city, linking it to wealthy divorcees and successful older women. He said, the sugar mommy industry is one of the biggest industries in Nigeria. The headquarters, as far as I'm concerned, is here in Abuja, says Nedu. And the conversations humorously explode social relationships and perceptions surrounding older wealthy women in Abuja. But at times, avoid generalizing people's or places based on personal opinions or stereotypes. But most of the times in Nigeria, I find out that yes, the older women, most especially the wealthy ones, are those ones doing all those kind of sugar mommy, sugar son, and lots more. Now, from light-hearted banter to words of wisdom, veteran actor RMD expressed deep gratitude for life at 65, saying he feels he has been given extra time since his parents did not reach that age. He also credited healthy living, exercise, and maintaining a youthful mindset for his energy and appearance. And also, gratitude, healthy habits, and a positive mindset are key to aging gracefully. Now, always value every stage of life and take care of your health while staying optimistic. Political and entertainment continue to collide. Oh my God. No, the video publicly mocked MC Ulomo over the disagreement surrounding the Osun State NURTW ban, questioning his alleged involvement in the political situation while showing support for Governor Ademola Adeleke. And he also tagged MC Olomo's handle at King MC Olomo. Them say you did game. I doubt, lol. Look your mirror, says Davido. And Davido continues to publicly back his uncle's administration and react to political development in Osun State. Now, public figures should use their platforms responsibly, especially on sensitive political matters. Somebody shout love is in the air with exciting wedding news. Singer Zlatan and his partner, David Alamay, hinted they will soon celebrate their wedding after officially inviting friends during a trip. The announcement has excited fans following months of speculation about their relationship. He said, I do love to have all of you there, says Davita Lamay. I know the couple has publicly confirmed plans for a wedding celebration. I know good news is best shared with loved ones, and patience often brings clarity. Finally, music lovers have something big to anticipate. And guess what? Davido has released the 13-track list lineup for his upcoming album Oriade, featuring top African and international artists. The project marks a new chapter in his career and is scheduled to release on July 31st, 2026. That's on Friday. And the video said, "The kingdom expands, chosen long before the throne." And, he tagged the album as a journey towards the throne. And today he also expanded it by saying, the kingdom expands, chosen long before the throne. That's to say, he's heading to the king of Afrobeat. And I also assured you, the viewer, and also the fans of the video out there, that with this particular mighty project that the video is bringing out, is going to be his journey to Grammy. I know you will love that. And once you love that, put it to us at the comment section. And the video is entering a new era with a shorter album featuring a strong international collaboration lineup. Growth often comes from embracing challenge while continuing to evolve creativity. And let me just give you the short tip of the list of Oriade. First on the list, we have On the Road, followed by Amazing Grace featuring Black Sherif. We also have Julie. We have Constantly. We have I Know Who I Be with Just World and GLCJ. We also have Give Me That Thing with number 11. Then for the one that I'm just going to give it to you is Before with Mayokun and Fola. The rest, you follow the video for more on his social media handles to check it out. And that's it for today's entertainment segment. My name is MC Lasby. Keep watching Kwararafa Television. Good morning, Desmond.
All right. Thank you so much for the entertainment news. And thank you for choosing Kwararafa Television to start your day. This is what we have for you today. Tomorrow will be coming your way with another happy. Goodbye. For me, Desmond is my name.